going on? It's G Boogie from gboogie.net. You know, the leading business credit website that there is in the world. And today we're here. We're gonna talk a little bit and get a little bit of information about that real estate credit. That real estate no money down. We're gonna get a little bit of that out the way because I really don't feel like I'm gonna end up putting like a segment or anything like that or a button or any kind of articles on the website. So I figure like we could go ahead and get some of that stuff out the way like real quick. Let me explain a little. Let me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said on some other videos, YouTube they only give you like 10 minutes. So we're gonna try to stretch this thing out. Like I've been up for 2 days now, dead tired, been working. That book, the ebook is coming still. I decided like probably in a day or two I'm gonna take a couple of days off, and we're gonna get it because it's a lot of stuff. Once I pack all that into that, all the information into that book, that'll pretty much be all I would have to say about business credit. Like from now on out, like that'll pretty much cover everything. So we're gonna make it real interesting and make it an event of some kind. But let's get to the real estate because like most of the people that actually call me from time to time, or a lot of the people that are interested in this thing, and this is a good tip I could throw out there. Everybody's interested in real estate. I understand that the prices are rock bottom. I understand that like even the interest rates or mortgages and all that is real low and everything, but this is the thing, right? If like what you gotta understand is the reason the economy is in the shape it's in right now is not so much of the war or nothing. It's because of real estate. It's because of the fact that anybody and their mother was able to get a house. Like people were working at McDonald's and owning like $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 houses, and you know what I'm saying, they thought it was a good idea because when they went to the closing, they got so much, several $1,000s back at the closing just for buying a property, and they were gassed. And then, you know what I'm saying, and they went and bought cars or whatever, and then, you know what I'm saying, them adjustable loan, like you know what I'm saying, it was crazy. So when it came down to the point that you can't pay for it and the economy shift a little bit and you really can't afford it, you go into foreclosure. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I mean, what else is there? You go into foreclosure. So right off top, that's the problem. So if you're gonna start a business, don't start a real estate business, man. Don't start a real estate corporation. Start a regular corporation. Dig deep. Find some kind of product that you can push. Any kind of product. Even if it's something else besides real estate. Real estate is so vague. It's so general. Anything besides real estate. If you can find some kind of realistic product that you could sell, and you could sell to, if you could convince a bank that this is the business that you're in and this is how you run your business plan like that, any corporation can buy properties. I hate LLCs. Not one person LLCs. I hate it, but any corporation can buy properties. You know what I'm saying? So if any corporation can buy properties, put yourself in a different business. They hate real estate businesses. Real estate like that, you know what I'm saying? If you come to the banker with a great paydex score and everything like that, and no assets and no business plan, like you just saying, basically, like that's why the methods on the website teach about lines of credit, not loans, lines of credit. So it's like a big overdraft protection, like a big safety net with the interest is nothing really if you pay it back in in a certain amount of time. But you go to the bank and you say you want a loan for real estate and you don't have no assets. You got a shelf corp that you bought that's 4 or 5 years old. That means nothing because out of those 4 or 5 years, there's no tax returns, no history built up. It's nothing at all to go on. So like, this is just a hint, right? I mean, this is just a tip right here. Since I haven't given out any tips in a while, this is a tip. When you start a fresh business, find some other line of business to go into, and even if you're initially plan on targeting real estate, I mean, like, set the business up as something else. You know what I'm saying? Because that is so vague, man. It's so like it doesn't really explain anything. Like, okay, you need 200,000 for real estate to do what with it? Like, even that will require some kind of, you know what I'm saying, business plan. Like, to do what? Like what properties you got lined up to actually need the money for. I'm not just gonna give you $300,000 just so you can put it in your account and let it sit there. I'm not gonna give you $500,000 or $1 million and to do what with? You know what I'm saying? No matter what your credit look like, to do what with? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do with it? You gonna bring me something? Bring me some contracts. So you got some people on the line. You got some people on the hook, and now you can show me. Okay, look, here's the paperwork for this piece of property. This is the tax value. This is what the appraised at. This is what it appraised at, and all that. And this is what I need, and this is what I need to get it up to code, and this is what I need to help run it, you know, for this certain amount of time. And this is how I plan on paying you back. And this is the plan. If that don't work, my backup plan, how to pay you back, and then my backup to that backup plan. And this is just something like you gotta have, man. I don't know. No, I'm telling you, I don't know any better way to stress the fact of paperwork, man, more in my life. Like, paperwork. Don't be lazy, man. Get that paperwork together. If you got employees, or you say you got employees, and employees is on your DUNS report and all that, fill out some W-2s or something, man. Like, get this stuff on paperwork. Get some socials down. Start, like, you gotta be serious about it. It's not fly by night no more. Like, you really gotta go hard. You got to. Sorry about that, but yeah, it's about. If you go through my older videos, like 2 months ago, I said the same thing. Like, it's paperwork. Like, show me your business license. Show me some kind of business license. Show me something. Show me your LLC paperwork, your corporation paperwork. Let me see your books. Let me see your meetings and minutes. Let me see your seal. Let me see your letterhead. Like, let me see something. You know what I'm saying? Let me see your stationery. Let me see something, some envelopes with your business name on it. Let me see a logo. Like, let me see something. Give me something. Give me something to sell to my, you know what I'm saying, to my loan manager in the back room. Give me something. Give me something. Give me some receipts. Like, give me some income statements. Show me, bring your books in when you come and be dead serious. Red ink, black ink. Let me see it. You know what I'm saying? And that don't cost no money. It just, like, you just gotta, if you want these things, it's the people that puts this kind of work in that really gets those things. And that's just all it is, straight up, man. You want a blog? This is a blog for you. You know what I'm saying? This is a blog. So, look, you gotta go hard, people. Like like right now, the times is tough, but it's not that tough. It's just that people that's lazy just can't get over no more. So you gotta put some work in. You gotta really put it in. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you get off work, if you don't have a job, then, you know what I'm saying, as long as if you got access to internet for certain hours of the day, there's no excuse. Like, you actually have to put the work in. You got to always ask yourself, when I walk in there to get this loan, like, how am I going to sell this person? What do I have to make? If I was him, how could I make myself believe it? You know what I'm saying? And you got to have some look. Okay, I got this loan from you that was secured. I got these credit cards. I maxed them out. I paid them. I maxed them out. I paid them. Then I got above what the limits were, for which, like, my face is straight with you. That's how I feel like you should be able to get it to me. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I got lined up. This is how I plan to sell it or make money off of it. This is how I plan to pay you. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be convincing. It's got to be win-win. You know what I'm saying? And it can't be, it's got to be to the point where your paperwork is so thorough that even though you got it right there in his face or her face, like at the bank, they got to be able to pull it up on some kind of database. So that way it's like, all right, yeah, this looks good, but you could have printed this up with Photoshop. It's like, all right, yeah, all right, let's put this over here. Let me check where we check at to see if you there. And everything says the same thing over there. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Dot your I's, cross your T's. Make sure the paperwork is tight. And that's a blog. That's a serious blog. That's tough love. And I just figured I'd share that, man, because I don't know. Like that's a blog. And make sure you got your paperwork straight. Especially before the holidays. Today is, I got 9 minutes, I got a few seconds. Today is the 18th. Today is the 18th. It's Thursday, I think. Let me see, hold on. Yeah, it's Thursday, December 18th, 2008. Just, I always like to put the date out there so in case somebody run across it, they can see how fresh or how old it is. So, it's Gboogie, everybody, man. I'm telling you, never sleep, always on it. This is a blog. We'll holler at you.